In a large way, the success of this project will come down to the tone and the quality of the imagery you use. Now, if you don't know this already, graphic designers need to have a very keen eye for photography. It's one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal. It's not all about fonts and colours. So to get you started, I'd like to show you a few places you can look for very high quality but free stock photography, which is excellent if you're just looking to build your portfolio. Perhaps you don't have a budget. I've loaded these up in my browser. You've got these links in the starting point document, so I'll work through them with you. And I suggest just searching for a relevant keyword. So in my example, I'm going to use luxury interiors and see what pops up. And some of the results are quite inspirational. I often find once I get hold of some pictures that I like the look of, I start wanting to design and lay them out on the page. So photography I found is a really good starting point. So this is the next site, unsplash.com. I'll make the same search here. You can see again it comes up with some really nice premium options. So whatever business type you've chosen, if you've chosen to create a corporate brochure, perhaps you search for corporate headshots or exteriors of buildings. The choice is completely up to you. Grab quite a few of them. Try to put a little collection together. If they have a common theme, perhaps similar lighting or similar tones, that can be a bonus. But for now, just grab things that inspire you and start putting that collection together. We'll look at one more site you can get these from. This is pexels.com. Again, I'll make my search for luxury interiors, and here we are. So again, grab anything you feel inspires you or is relevant. Once you've done that, we're going to open Adobe Bridge, and I'll show you a really strong synergy between Bridge and InDesign, and that's a great complement to designing, organizing, and creating your layouts. So here's Adobe Bridge. This is not far off of the default Essentials view you'll find when you open it. If you're not familiar with Bridge, I highly suggest you look at maybe a 10-minute YouTube video to familiarize you. But essentially, you've got a folder view. You can see to the left. I am looking at a folder I've placed all the stock photography for this project in, and you're able to click through, see a nice preview on the right, and just a nice simple way to browse images. Something that's quite a nice touch is you can label these if that's something you wanted to do. So you could use a shortcut Command or Control 9 to create a blue label, pressing 8, 7, 6, that gives you different color labels. And you could start organizing your content by just applying these color labels. So obviously you can do that by default on a Mac, but there's something about Bridge that I quite like when it comes to organizing your content. You can select and drag things around into a custom order. And what you're then able to do, and I'll have to drag part of Bridge just outside the aperture you're able to view, is open InDesign, and you can drag straight into the placeholders that we've created on each page. So if I wanted to use this image here, I can drag it straight from Bridge and it goes into that aperture. Just want to ensure that that aperture stretches all the way to the bleed. And there you are. So a really nice way I've found for my workflows to flow images into InDesign layouts. And of course, you could use those color labels differently. You could create a label every time you've used an image. So perhaps you create a red label just to indicate that's something you've used already. If you're creating large multi-page brochures, that can be really useful if you've got an extensive library of images to flag up and see which images you intend to use and which ones you've used already. So please don't worry, we're not at the stage yet where we're going to start populating the pages with images. This is just to prepare you for what's to come. But in the next lesson, we're going to jump back to the fonts worksheet of this starting point document, and we'll look at selecting complementary fonts.